The attack of the Ukrainian army on the Kursk region of Russia was unexpected for everyone. This was said by Ukrainian military expert Alexander Kovalenko. According to him, the main criticism of the operation is related to why resources were directed to Kursk and not Donbass. Whoever thinks that with the forces and means used for the Kursk operation, a successful counterattack in Donbass, for example, more than 1,200 square kilometers of territory could be liberated, is extremely far from military science, the analyst said. Kovalenko believes that the forces used in Kursk would not have changed anything in Donbass. It would only prolong the offensive process of Russia, force them to slow down in a number of directions, nothing else. But it was impossible to stop them, to launch a successful counterattack. Instead, important results were achieved in Kursk. For example, like the complete collapse of border logistics, especially the railway to Belgorod. Also, although Russia does not want a military command, it has started redeploying its units in a number of other directions, and this process will expand. Because they still can't stop the attack. More than 1,200 square kilometers of Kursk are under the control of the Ukrainian army, and considering that the Glushki district is also under siege, this figure may soon exceed 1,500 square kilometers, including the prisoners we have taken and so on. The Ukrainian army could not achieve such serious results in Donbass, he added. The American private military company Forward Observation Group confirmed its participation in the attacks of the armed forces of Ukraine on the Kursk region and published a photo with its mercenaries on Instagram. The footage shows soldiers posing in front of an HMMWV armored vehicle as part of a group of Ukrainian fighters. The geolocation is Kursk Oblast, and the caption to the publication reads, "The Boys in Kursk." The founder of the private military company, Derek Bales, is in the center of the photo. Earlier it was reported that the American administration continues to deny Washington's involvement in planning or preparing an attack by the Ukrainian armed forces on the Kursk region. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre refused to discuss Ukrainian military operations and noted that the Ukrainian leadership should comment on the actions of the Ukrainian armed forces. The first post related to the PMC's actions in Ukraine was published on February 26, 2022. It depicted a destroyed armored vehicle, and the post itself was signed with an emoji of the Ukrainian flag. This week, a photo of a man with a PMC patch appeared on the company's Instagram page. Based on geolocation data, the photo was taken in the city of Chasiv Yar. Earlier, the Russian Foreign Ministry spoke about the participation of an American PMC in the attack on the Kursk region.
The wife of a mobilized Russian complains that he disappeared after being sent to the Kursk region. She contacted Russian media, stating that her husband was in Kamenka, 18 kilometers from St. Petersburg, refusing to return to the war. The Russian woman told the Astra publication that her husband had previously been wounded, was covered in shrapnel and had difficulty walking, so he decided not to return to the front and wrote a refusal. No one was going to let the occupier refuse Nick go home. Doctors told him directly at the commission that he was category B, but they would put him in A, saying, "Go fight if you have arms and legs." The soldier acted recklessly, leaving his military unit without permission, for which he was arrested and supposed to go to trial in September. "We decided that prison was better than all this," the occupier's wife admitted to the media. The Russian Army Command did not like the adventurous plans of the soldier who refused military service. He, along with 150 other soldiers, was sent by plane to the Kursk region. Already at the training ground in the Kursk region, the commanders were more familiar with the situation and the power of the Ukrainian armed forces offensive, giving the arriving occupiers the most valuable advice in their lives. "If you can run, run," the officers emphasized. 37 occupying soldiers took the advice and fled. wearing bulletproof vests and carrying machine guns, but were caught by military police. The soldier in question was shot in the neck with a stun gun, and another occupier was tied to a pole. Then the objectors were sent to the Shebekinsky district of the Belgorod region, after which he stopped communicating.